The clock on the late models during their practice session, they were turning laps at 21.1, 21.2. Those were about the fastest I had, and see what type of laps the M-Star Limited late models turn here in qualifying. Mark Motes in car 48. 21.19. And Mark waves off the second lap. Way in the Buds Place 6. Jim this year has had a pretty good season, including a feature win. One feature win on the year for Jim. 22.38 the first lap for Jim Lepro. $50 to the fast qualifier tonight. Car 48, Mark Motes has the time to beat at 21.19. Wayne hasn't had a feature win this year, but has been in the top 5 on several occasions. .2309 was the first lap. 2309 the first lap for Wayne Gaither. 2309. 23.07 the second lap for Wayne Gaither. 23.07 after the first lap. Each car gets 2 laps. He has the time to beat already at 21.19. 21.19. Our leading winner this year in the M-Star Limited late models. It's faster, 21.06, 21.06. The second lap for Mark Motes, 21.06. Sixth spot in the point standings, and he has 1 win this season, 1 win this year. .2206. So Mark Motes is a full second faster than anyone else so far, at least a full second faster, which is a lot of time. In short track racing, a second is a mile. A 2-time winner this season, currently 4th in the M-Star Limited late model point standings. .21.63. That is the second fastest lap so far this evening. Pittsburgh's Dave Wade. .22.10 the second lap, 22.10 the checkered flag in the M-Star Limited late models. .21.94 the first lap for Willie White, 21.94, which is third fast thus far. Still Mark Motes at 21.06 with a time to beat. 22.19 the second lap, 22.19. Caroline and Alex, and it's Alex's turn tonight. He's been out of action for a while with a fractured leg. .22.88 the first lap for Alex, 22.88. 22.89 22.69 the second lap for Alex, 22.69 this year for Jason. He is the defending winner of the Jook George Memorial Fall Classic 40. On a good first lap for Jason, 22.16, 22.16. See if he can pick up the pace here on lap number 2. Looks a lot better through 3 and 4 this time by. .47, so not a good qualifying run for Jason. And the M-Star Limited Late Models hasn't visited victory lane so far in 1997. 22.72 the first lap, 22.72. So it's still Mark Modes with the time to beat at 21.06. 21.06. Remember, $50 to the fast qualifier. And if you haven't got your 50-50 tickets yet tonight, they are on sale in the grandstands. 50-50 tickets are on sale in the grandstands. 23.51 the second lap for Gary Sisson. Much slower open. It's in the parking lot. 22.34 the first lap for Kirk Young. 22.34. And a reminder again, the 50-50 raffle tickets are on sale in the grandstands. 23.26, lap 2 for Kershier. Jim Zarin. .22.22, the first lap for Jim Zarin. 21.06 is the time to beat. Mark Motes is way ahead of the rest of the field so far. 22.01 is lap 2. 22.01 lap 2 for Jim. .69 the first lap for Charge and Charlie. 22.69. 22.79 was lap 2. 23.25 the first lap for Joe Johnson. 23.25. 23.13 the second lap for Joe Johnson. .23.66 the first lap for Wayne Gossett. 23.35 lap 2 for Wayne Gossett. For tonight, subbing for Steve Baker is Doug Dodd. Doug Dodd in the 84 out of Cambridge, Ohio. Steve, of course, promoter at the Interstate 79 Speedway, and they're having a big stars show there tonight, their season finale. So Doug Dodd is driving the 84. Brian Durig in in car number 80 out of Southington, Ohio. Starting 6 from Oakland, Maryland, Jeff Thomas. In car 97, Jeff Thomas. From St. Clairsville, Ohio, the 33 is Bob Mosky. In the Crown Buick GMC 3C, Rich Curry out of Pittsburgh. In the Medical Center Brace Service 5 from Chester, West Virginia, Lou Bradish. In the Calusi Chevy 99 from Venetia, Ben Miley. And starting last in car 88 from Butler, William Riggets. Come off the 4th turn, the green is out. Rich Curry flying on the top side of the racetrack. He moves the whole way up into 5th as they run down the back stretch. Bradish, too, got a flying start at number 5. It's Petrucci in front of the 09 Adler in the 7 up across the racetrack. Here comes Bradish and Dodd underneath. Bradish moves to 2nd in the Medical Center Brace Service 5. The Auction Barn 09 of Mark Petrucci still leading Bradish 2nd. Doug Dodd and Bill Adler running hard for 3rd. Dodd makes the pass into turn 3. Adler is 4th now. Curry up to 5th. Bob Mosky in the 33. Ben Miley in the 99 and Jeff Thomas in the 97 battling for 6 off of turn 4. 2 laps are down. Mark Petrucci still leading. Lou Bradish trying to close in and is closing in. Through 3 and 4. Bradish now right on Petrucci's back bumper. Dives to the inside coming off the 4th turn. Both of those cars RLA chassis. And they're working well here tonight. Mark Petrucci still leads in the Auction Barn 09. The 5 of Lou Bradish applying the pressure. 84 Doug Dodd is 3rd. Four laps down. Lou Bradish again closing in on Petrucci as they exit turn 2 down the backstretch. Bradish goes low into turn 3. Side by side for the lead into 4. Bradish down low makes it work. The Medical Center Brace Service 5 takes the lead at the halfway point. Bradish, though, goes high into turn number 1. Petrucci for a minute almost got underneath him, but down the backstretch, Bradish pulling away. Doug Dodd now in car 84, pressuring Mark Petrucci for 2nd. Bill Adler still 4th. Rich Curry 5th. Bob Mosky in the 33 is 6th. Miley 7th. And Jeff Thomas, Brian Durick, Tom Copeland, and Bill Riggets. Doug Dodd in the 84 again putting the pressure on Petrucci for 2nd. 3 laps to go. 3 laps remaining. Turned that last lap at 21.31 seconds. A lot of lap traffic now in front of your leader. It's not slowing him down off the saddle. Bill Riggets in car 88 almost spins, but he gets it straightened out off the 2nd turn. Bradish moving by the back of the pack on the top side through 3 and 4. 1 more lap to go, 1 lap remaining. Lapping the 80 of Brian Durick. Trying to lap the 97 of Jeff Thomas. Checkered flag is out. Lou Bradish out of Chester, West Virginia picks up the win. 2nd will be Mark Petrucci. Doug Dodd finishes 3rd. Bill Adler 4th. Rich Curry 5th. With Bob Mosky a close 6th in car 33. Andrews Lounge 87 of Ben Bellich from Aliquippa. The Fathead Saloon 9C of Doug Crawford from Castle Shannon. The L. Thomas Body Shop 99 of Ricky Thomas from Carnegie. And the Malkwood Racing Engines T8 from St. Clairsville, Ohio, Mark Banal. Laps the distance. 2nd and final heat race for the late models. M-Stall Limited Late Model preliminaries coming up next. We're on the gas in turn 4. The green is out. And BA Malquit takes off with the lead. Malquit with the early lead, starting on the pole. Curry still second, then Wachter, Johnson, and Ferree, and here comes Banal. Banal sets sail on the top side of the racetrack. The T8, watch him as he comes off of turn 4. They're 3 wide for a second. Curry, Wachter, and Johnson, and Banal moves to 5th. B.A. Malquit still your leader. Wachter second. Curry third. Here goes Banal for 4th. Banal now in the middle. Johnson down low. Curry up high. And that battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Action the attraction in the second late model heat. Banal puts the T8 down low. Look at him go there. He's up to 3rd. Putting the show on, the St. Clairsville, Ohio driver, Mark Banal. B.A. Malquit out in front. Rick Wachter second. Curry still 4th. Ferree and Johnson battle for 5th. Your top 2-point men, Johnny Johnson in car 48, and the Corvette Ferree running for 5th. Ferree makes the pass down the backstretch as Banal and the T8 closes in on the 93X of Rick Wachter. 6 laps to go. Johnson in the 48 up high, coming off of turn 4. Ed Ferree in the 4 car now trying to take 4th away from the 8 of Dennis Curry down the back straightaway. Halfway, 5 laps to go. 5 to go. Wachter leads by almost a straightaway, Malquit leads by a straightaway over Wachter. Banal is 3rd, Curry 4th, and Ferree a close 5th. Johnson 6th, Crawford 7th, Nepper is 8th, Belich 9th, and Thomas running 10th. Banal way down low, closing in on Rick Wachter for 2nd. Can't make it stick though. Up across the racetrack and almost into the wall. Loses some ground. Strasburg, Ohio's B.A. Malquit, your leader. 2 laps to go. Rick Wachter 2nd and Mark Banal 3rd. The battle continues for 4th. The 8 of Dennis Curry, the 4 of Ed Ferree. Johnny Johnson running 6th. 1 more lap to go. 21.28 for B.A. Malquit. His lap time's actually just a bit quicker than Lou Bradish. Ed Ferree has taken over 4th now in the Franklin Racing Supply number 4, and Johnny Johnson in the 48 is trying to move to 5th here on the final lap. B.A. Malquit is your winner. Rick Wachter 2nd, Mark Banal 3rd. Ferree will get 4th. Crawford getting by Johnson for 6th. Crawford picks up another spot on the final lap. Wayne Gaither, 28 Willie White, and John Hodgkiss into 69. The green is out. Jim Lepro in the Buds place 6 takes off with the lead. Wayne Tessine in the 10 is 2nd. Jasinski in the 11A 3rd. Chuck Valerie 4th and Wayne Gaither 5th. Still Jim Lepro showing the way. First heat race for the M-Stall Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Limited Late Models. Wayne Tessina second, Jasinski third. 64 Chuck Mowry in the 4. Wayne Gaither running for 4th and 5th. Chuck Mowry in the 64 and Wayne Gaither in the 4 continue that battle for 5th. Gaither now 5th and Mowry 6th. Halfway, 5 laps to go in this first heat race for the M-Stall Limited Late Models. To go. 2 laps to go. It's been all Jim Lepro so far. White flag, final lap. Midway in the Buds Place 6, Jim Lepro. He'll start 7th in tonight's M-Stall Jook George Memorial Fall Classic 40. Wayne Tessina 2nd in that heat. Charlie Jasinski 3rd. Wayne Gaither 4th. And then the 64 of Chuck Mowry 5th. 88 Gary Sisson. W2 Wayne Gossett. 3 Joe Johnson. 19 Artie Dermott. The 83 of Dave Morgan and the 44 of Jim Paul. Dave Morgan subbing for his son Mike tonight in the 83. Off the 4th turn, the green is out. Alex Ferree trying to take the lead on the outside into turn 1. He is your leader off of turn 2 down the backstretch. Kirk Young in the 5Y into 2nd. Gary Sisson's 88 3rd. Then the B1 of Tom Bateman. The Franklin Racing Supply 4 of Alex Ferree still leading, not by much. Kirk Young in the 5 putting the pressure on as they race down the back straightaway. B1 Tom Bateman 3rd. Gary Sisson 4th now in the 88. 44 Jim Paul 5th. Bateman in the B1 spins around up in turn number 4. And everybody keeps going along. A tough break, though, for Gary Sisson in the 88. And now they're drag racing down the straightaway, trying to get away from one another. Sisson in the 88 had to get on the brakes and almost come to a stop to avoid the B1. It's still Alex Ferree looking for his first checkered flag here, with Kirk Young right behind him. 3 laps down. Alex, as we said, hasn't been behind the wheel for a number of weeks. Broke his leg, I believe, in an all-terrain vehicle accident. Motorcycle accident. Gary's Auto Sales heat for the M-Star Limited late models. Alex Ferree, still your leader. 4 laps to go. Kirk Young applying the pressure in car 5. Joe Johnson 3rd. Jim Paul, who started last, is 4th, and Gary Sisson has moved his way back up to 5th in car 88. Alex Ferree, 16 years old, trying to get that first checkered flag. He's got 3 laps to go. Kirk Young right there behind him. Joe Johnson 3rd. Alex Ferree and Kirk Young, here they come off of turn number 4. It's still Ferree. Young 2nd with 2 to go. The winner of this race will start 8th in tonight's Fall Classic 40, the Jook George Memorial. One lap to go. Here comes Young. 1 lap to go. It's still Ferree. Kirk Young in the 5, putting the pressure on. Side by side into 1 and 2. Ferree trying to get that first checkered flag at age 16. Into 3, he leads. Kirk Young settles back into 2nd, but here they come. Young trying to mount one more charge, not going to get there. It'll be Alex Ferree picking up the win. Kirk Young 2nd. Joe Johnson 3rd, Jim Paul 4th, and Gary Sisson 5th. Jim Zarin, 28, Willie White, 76, Dave Wade, and your fast timer, the 48 of Mark Moats. Here they come. 6 laps. Green is out. Jason Sisson in the 20 jumps off to the lead. Dwayne Poffram in the 7 is 2nd. Look at his battle for 2nd now in turn 4, 3 wide. A little fender banging coming down the front stretch. Dave Wade is 2nd. Zarin 3rd. Poffram in the 7 runs 4th. Then the 28 of Willie White and the 48 of Mark Moats. Jason Sisson, who won last year's Fall Classic 40, trying to start on the pole as he leads this fast dash. Oh, look out, Mark Moats in the 48. Something must have broke on the car. It just turned directly left. The car turned directly left coming down the straightaway, and full steam into those Jook tires at the end of the front stretch. Spins back onto the racetrack. Mark Moats in car 4, Chassis Center, Gary's Auto Sales, Wayne Gossett Racing, Russo's Auto Detailing, Essex Distributing, the Darlington. Coming up after this dash will be the makeup feature for the Zaresco Equipment Spectator Stocks. We're back to speed. The Battaglia's Auto Wrecking Fast Dash. 2 laps down, 4 to go. Jason Sisson leads in the 20, then the 76 of Dave Wade. 7 Dwayne Poffram, 1C Jim Zarin, and the 28 of Willie White. Zarin and picks up another spot. Jimmy Z moves into third in the Cochran Automotive 1C. Still the J.O. Brazic Construction, Stu Auto Body 20, being chased by the Specialty Machine, Tigard Manufacturing, or Specialty Turbine, Tigard Manufacturing number 76. 2 laps to go, 2 laps remaining. Lap. Looks like it'll be a red front row. 20 Jason Sisson, 76 Dave Wade. Bring the field around to the checkered flag and the Battaglia's Auto Wrecking Fast Dash for the M-Stall Limited Late Models. Checkered flag for Jason Sisson, Dave Wade second, Aaron third, then Dwayne Poffel and Willie White. So the defending champion of the M-Stall's turn. All right. He got second last week. Into the cone, and then we go. Green is out. Andy Gonzalez takes the lead into turn 1 in the Drew's Auto Service 64. 27 Dave Will is second, and they're bunched up for third. 83 Robert Freshour on the outside, 00 Booty Petsko in the 11A of Pittsburgh Pete Laurie. Here comes Booty. Gonzalez in the 64 all over the place in 3 and 4, and Booty Petsko takes the lead. Former late model driver Booty Petsko out in front. Larry Kugel, your points leader, running second as they head down the backstretch. 27 Dave Will, the 11A of Pittsburgh Pete Laurie, right there in third and fourth. Down low, it's Booty Petsko out in front. Kugel second. Dave Will third. Pittsburgh Pete Laurie fourth. Kugel goes to the top side. Gonzalez is fifth in car 64. Freshour, who came forward so quickly in the 83, is dropping back in a hurry. Petsko, the 00. Look out, here comes Larry Kugel, closing ground down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Still Petsko, the 00, but here comes Kugel, keeps the momentum on the outside off of 4 down the front straight. Booty Petsko, your leader, with 4 laps to go. Pittsburgh Pete Laurie is up to third now. Dave Will is fourth in car 27. To go. Petsko still leading, hugging the inside rail. Kugel has gone to the top side in the 0. Pittsburgh Pete Laurie in the 11A third, Dave Will in the 27 fourth, car 48, normally driven by Bob Mills. Still Bob. I don't know if that's Bob in it tonight or not. Andy Gonzalez is pit bound in car 64 to the pits. Car 64, Andy Gonzalez. 2 laps to the finish. Still Booty Petsko with Larry Kugel in pursuit. One more lap to go. Kugel parked right on Petsko's bumper. Find out who's behind the wheel of car 48. It's moving forward in a hurry. Now into fourth. Booty Petsko off the fourth turn. He picks up the win out of Brookville, Ohio. Larry Kugel second. Pittsburgh, Pete Laurie in third. The 48 is fourth. And Dave Will in the 27 fifth. Modifieds. Green is out. Wayne to Scene. Car 10 has the early lead. 84 Jim Petrell second. Kurt Habadell in the 16 trying to move into the second spot, as is Logan Dernoshik in the 20 and Danny Burns in the 69. They're all running together into turn number 1. Real good battle. Tassine leads. Habadell into second in the 16. Dernoshik in the 20. Up to third now, putting the pressure on Habadell for second. Running fourth, the 84 Jim Petrell, 69 Danny Burns fifth, is Logan Dernoshik in the Sabre Equipment and Truck Bodies 20. Tries to take over second from the 16 of Kurt Habadell. Wayne Tassine leads. Dernoshik into the second spot. Habadell third, Petrell fourth, Danny Burns fifth. Then Jeff Sharp and Jeff Rudrick. The team cars running in the 6th and 7th spots, 54 and 55. The halfway point, 3 more laps to go. Wayne Tassine still leading, but Logan Dernoshik is closing in car 20. Logan Dernoshik down low in the 20 car, closing in on the 10 of Wayne Tassine. 16, Kurt Habadell third. Side by side for the lead. Wayne Tassine still has the upper hand. He has the quicker car in turns 1 and 2, it appears. Dernoshik, though, is faster in 3 and 4. Here comes Logan, charging on the inside. Wheel to wheel, off the 4th turn, 1 lap to go. Wayne Tassine out of Bostontown, Ohio with a 10, the 20 of Dernoshik from Cecil. Habadell is third. It's still Wayne Tassine. Coming for the checkered flag, final heat race for the Yorktown Modifieds. Off of turn 4 down the front straight away. Who's it going to be? Wayne Tassine. Dernoshik will settle for second. Kurt Habadell third. 84 Jim Petrell fourth. The 69 of Danny Burns fifth. I were told that in the M-Stall Limited... very good. He was the fast qualifier, but then crashed in the heat race. But driving the yellow and red number 64 from Fawn Township, Chuck Mowry.
21.
In the number 44 machine, the Schultz Auto Body 44 out of Toronto, Ohio, Jim Paul. In front of Jim, the Joe Dickey Electric number 4, another Ohio driver, Wayne Gaither Jr. out of North Weem, Ohio, in the orange and blue number 4. From Monac in the Phil's Towing 3J, Joe Johnson. In the Dawn Speed Shop, Charlie Service 11A from Struthers, Ohio, Charlie Jasinski, 2-time winner this year. In the Pittsburgh Mac. Oliverio Chevy Buick 5Y from Pittsburgh, Kirk Young. In the Woodruff Performance Carburetors Tubbs Automotive, number 0 for this race from Austintown, Ohio, Wayne Tessine. In the Franklin Racing Supply, Faris Chevy Buick Pontiac 4, the young man who picked up his first checkered flag tonight, 16-year-old Alex Faris out of Valencia. And now our 6 fast qualifiers. In the Buds Place 6 from Midway, Jim Lepro. Jim with a feature win this year. In the Rite 828 from Heidelberg, Willie White. In the Remax Real Estate Medical Center Brace 7 from Carnegie, Dwayne Popham. Dwayne, another feature winner this year. In the Cochran Automotive, West Allegheny Paramedic Rescue, Beluga Oil 1C from Coriopolis, Jim Zarin. Jim with 2 wins on the season. And your front row. Specialty Turbine Service Tiger Machine 76 of Dave Wade from Pittsburgh. Dave with a pair of wins this season. And on the pole, the defending champion of the Jook George Memorial Fall Classic 40 out of Houston, and the J.O. Brady Construction Steel Auto Body 20, Jason Sisson. So fire them up, Glenn.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Glenn, thank you very much. Jason Sisson, the defending champion, starting on the pole. 76, Dave Wade alongside. The green is out, and we are underway. We got a race going into turn 3, but we got 2 cars crawling around the racetrack in turn 1. Jason Sisson is your leader at lap 1. Tom Bateman pitting in car B1. We got a real problem here. Dave Morgan running way up on the middle of the racetrack, and Dave Wade takes the lead. Look out. Morgan right up in the racing groove where he does not belong at the speed he's running. If everyone gets by this without a wreck, it'll be a miracle. Got to get the 83 car to the bottom of the racetrack. '69, Mark Moats is pitting. Dave Morgan will follow suit. Dave Wade is your leader. Jason Sisson runs second. Wade using the lap car of Dave Morgan to take the lead on that second lap. Machine, Specialty Turbine 76 of Dave Wade continues to lead here early on in the Fall Classic 40. Dwayne Popham in car 7 trying to take fourth away, from the Buds Place 6 of Jim Lepro, or is it the other way around? Lepro getting by Popham for 4th. Popham now 5th. White is 6th, Faris 7th, Kirk Young 8th, Wayne Tessine 9th. Charlie Dazinski is 10th in the 11A. Dave pulling away here in car 76. He's opened up a big lead. Straightaway as he comes around to complete lap 9, closing in on the back of the pack here. Wayne Gaither in the 4, almost losing it here on the front straightaway. As Dave Wade comes off the fourth turn, lapping the W2 of Wayne Gaither at the 10-lap mark. 30 laps remaining. 30 laps to go. Dave has been a two-time winner this year here at Pittsburgh's Pennsylvania Motor Speedway and continues to pour it on. That lead growing and growing. Jason Sisson in the 22nd. Behind him, the 1C of Jim Zarin third, and close behind him, the 6 of Jim Lepro fourth. Then it's back a ways to the 7 of Dwayne Popham in fifth. 28 Willie White 6, 4 Alex Faree 7, 5 of Kirk Young 8, the 10 of Wayne Tessine runs 9th, and the 11A of Charlie Jasinski is 10. Lapping the 3J of Joe Johnson. The 64 Chuck Mowry, the 44 Jim Paul goes a lap down. 15 laps complete, 15 are complete. Jason Sisson still second, Jim Zarin not far behind in third, and Jim Lepro sixth, fourth. Dwayne Popham fifth in the 7. Willie White is sixth. Alex Faree in the 4 runs 7th, and the 5 of Kirk Young is 8th. Wayne Tessine in the 10 runs 9th, and the 11A of Charlie Jasinski is 10th. About to lap the 88 of Gary Sisson. Right now there are 2 lap cars between first and second as we approach the halfway point. Caution is out. Debris on the racetrack. Green is out. Jim Lepro in the 6 car trying to take the 3rd spot from the 1C of Jim Zarin. Zarin, meantime, works under the 20 of Jason Sisson trying to get to 2nd. While that's going on, Dave Wade is pulling away. Kirk Young in the 5 car got a great restart. He's up to 6th. Dwayne Popham in the 7 looks like he's boogered his nose a bit. got it bent up a little bit there. The left front of the Wayne Popham 7, apparently on the restart, may have got together with one of the other cars. Young in the 5, trying to move into the top 5. Underneath the 7 of Dwayne Popham. Wade leading. Zarin continues to pressure Jason Sisson for second at the halfway point. Car 88, Gary Sisson in the pits. Car 88, Gary Sisson into the pits. Jim Zarin now into the second spot. Off the second turn, though, Sisson battles back by on the outside, and here comes Lepro. Got a great race shaping up for second, third, and fourth. And they're straight away behind the leader, Dave Wade. Zarin now back in fourth in the 1C. Wade pulling away, especially Turbine Tiger Machine 76. It's still the J.O. Braza Construction, still Auto Body 20 of Jason Sisson second. Let's play 6 of Jim Lepro, third in the Cochran Automotive 1C of Jim Zarin, fourth. Dwayne Popham slowing down in car 7. Flat tire on the 7 of Dwayne Popham. Got down in the mud there inside of turn 1, able to get her woed down without making contact, but a close call. Dwayne Popham in car 7 will stop on the racetrack. Caution is out. Back up to speed. Wade just pulling away at will the entire race so far. We're getting into the late stages here. Kirk Young in the 5 trying to take the 5th spot from the 28 of Willie White. Wayne Tessina 7th, Alex Ferree 8th, Wayne Gaither 9th, and Charlie Jasinski is 10th in car 11A. 10 laps to go. 10 laps to the finish. battle shaping up. Positions 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 28, Willie White. 5, Kirk Young. 10, Wayne Tessine. 4, Alex Free. And the 4W of Wayne Gaither. The second 5 having a good battle here. Gary Sisson back in the pits in car number 88. Wayne Tessine in the 10, moving into 6th. Now trying to take 5th from the 28 of Willie White. Jim Lepro in car 6, challenging the 20 of Jason Sisson. Races him hard into turn 3 for 2nd. 5 laps remaining, 5 laps remaining. 2 lap cars between 1st and 2nd. Watch the race for 2nd. 20 Jason Sisson, the 6 of Jim Lepro, negotiating some lap traffic down the back straightaway. Lepro trying to work underneath Sisson in turn number 4. Off the 4 turn, side by side, still Sisson 2nd. Lepro 3rd, Zarin 4th, and Willie White holds on to 5th. Lepro to the outside of Jason Sisson, trying to overtake him for 2nd off of turn 4. Sisson goes down low. Lepro goes by on the high side. The Buds place 6 of Jim Lepro moving to 2nd. Jason Sisson 3rd. Jim Zarin 4th, and Wayne Tessine moves to 5th in car 10. 2 laps to the finish. Dave Wade has been your leader since lap 2. One more lap to go in the Jook George Memorial Fall Classic 40. Position 6, 7, and 8 still up for grabs. Willie White, Kirk Young, and Alex Faree. Here he comes. The Specialty Turbine Service Tiger Machine and Manufacturing 76 of Dave Wade wins the M-Stall Jook George Memorial Fall Classic 40. Jim Lepro 2nd and Jason Sisson 3rd, 4th to Jimmy Zarin. 5th will be Wayne Tessine, Alex Faree, and Willie White banging wheels. Faree will get 6th. White 7th, Young 8th, Gaither 9th, and Jasinski 10th. Alex Faree with a burst of speed on the final lap ends up in the 6th spot in car 4. Kirk from M-Stall has joined Jeff Pennington on the front straightaway. Jeff?
Well, it's very important to have people like yourself and your company to come out and sponsor the racing, because if it wasn't for good sponsors, you know, the sport wouldn't be as good as what it is.
Well, we've had a lot of fun with it. This will be our 2nd year as a full sponsor, and like I said, we've had a good time. It's been good for business.
Folks, let's give a nice hand. Glenn Kirk from M-Stall Plumbing and Heating and Air Conditioning.
Jason Sisson will have taken over the points lead by virtue of his 3rd place finish tonight. Well, he's out of the car. A big, big win. How about a nice hand for Pittsburgh's Dave Wade? Second place car, Jim Lepro. The sixth, the third place car, Jason Sisson, also coming out onto the front straightaway. Largest wholesale distributor located in the Pittsburgh area.
All right.
Well, Jason, once Dave got out front there, he looked pretty strong.
I wasn't going to catch him. He was hooked up. So was Jim. Them guys are flying. I don't know. We did our best. We did a respectable third to run in this division like this. These guys are tough, and I enjoy racing with them. And real nice racetrack tonight. I'd like to thank all the fans for coming out. M-Staff for helping us with this, and all my sponsors, my crew doing a fantastic job again. And just congratulate Dave Wade and Jim and them guys for doing a great job.
I'll tell you one thing, coming up towards the end of the year, the points lead's getting pretty close. Yeah,
it's getting real tight. We come in 5 points out of first, and with Mr. Motes having his unfortunate accident down there, I think we retained a points lead now, but it's going to be a points battle. We're going to have a good year, and looking forward to the rest of the season.
All right, let's give a nice hand, folks. Jason Sisson finishing. Jim, not a bad run out there. Your car looked pretty strong. It's just too bad you guys didn't have enough at the end there.
Yeah, I was hoping 40 laps would be enough, but we ran a little short tonight, but we gave him a heck of a run. I'll take second place.
That still wasn't a bad race, though. It's a credit to your class finishing with really only one stop for debris on the track, and two, there was a flat tire. That's it.
Yeah, that's a nice group of guys, and we all race hard and clean.
Let's give a nice hand, folks. Jim Lepro finishing third.
George family getting their picture taken with winner Dave Wade. Get your 50-50 tickets out too. We're going to draw the winning number down here in Victory Lane, $279.
Get to interview. Hey, Dave.
Interview first.
It's like Christmas time down here with Dave Wade. He got all these gifts here from Install Plumbing and Heating. Dave, it was a pretty good run there. $1,000 in your pocket. It's got to feel good.
I'll tell you what, this feels real good. But the most important thing is we've made a little money for the little girl, Kara. And I hope she gets better. She had a liver transplant. We all pitched in, all the limited guys, to give her a little bit of money. I know it ain't a lot, but the most important thing is that she wins.
That was probably one of the strongest races I've seen you run all year. Once you got out front, it was just unbelievable. The car hooked up and it was really fast.
Well, we was fast all night. We changed a few little things, and I knew we'd be okay. We got a little lucky there. Jason got into some lap traffic. I don't think he even expected it. I mean, we was 2 laps in, and there was lap cars, and that was sort of the break. And I don't know if I'd have got him if I wouldn't have had that break. But I'm tickled to death just to be here. Believe me.
Well, you know, I got to say one thing. I was talking to you and Jason down at the starting line before you pulled out on the track there, and you made a comment about Mr. Motes. That was pretty unfortunate. And a tough competitor like he is, it's kind of a shame that he got to, the accident the way it was.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I hate to see Mark wreck like that because that's it, especially tonight. This is our biggest race of the year, and I would have rather he'd been up front with us battling and settled it on the track, not like that.
Folks, let's give another nice hand. Dave Wade.
Would you like to come over here for a minute? What this plaque is as long as this racetrack runs and I have anything to do with it, we are retiring the... What's going on? We're retiring the number 10. If you notice, there was a car tonight that had the number taped up and was run as 0. There will never be another 10 raced in a semi-late division here at Pennsylvania Speedway. If any car does come, the number will be changed. That is in honor of Jook George, who was a great car owner that helped the fans with anything that they had, and other racers. He was a tribute to the sport of automobile racing. And this is one other way that we can do it besides making a race named after him. That we can keep remembering him by retiring his number. There's not too many numbers ever been retired in racing, but we're retiring Jook's number. The only way it'll ever come out again is if little Jookie comes out with a car here. Patty, here.
Thank you very much.
These are the Zaresco Equipment spectator stocks for their first heat race. First heat race with the Zaresco Equipment spectators. The one is Neil Eisminger, 67X, Danny Rich. Danny Rich starting on the front row after winning the makeup feature earlier tonight. Jumpin' Joe Vaca coming from the back of the pack in the 21. Mr. Excitement down on the inside trying to move into the top 5 off the 4th turn. And he does. Danny Rich leads the way, going for the sweep tonight. Willie White second. Neil Eisminger third. Eisminger in the 1 car, getting in a little high up in turn 1, still third. Dave Slade in the 4 is fourth. 21 Joe Vaca fifth. Jumpin' Joe, Mr. Excitement, picks up 4th in the 21. Halfway, 4 laps to go. battle behind him. It's either Stacy or Willie White. The one of Neil Eisminger, the 21 of Joe Vaca, then Dave Slade, Lendo Brashelski, and Pat Weldon. 2 laps to go here, 2 to go. Danny Rich is dominant so far tonight. 1 more lap to go in this heat for the Zaresco Equipment spectator stocks. The White in second, Eisminger third, Slade fourth, Dobrashelsky, Weldon, and Vaca. Mr. Excitement was up there, now he's back a ways. Checkered flag out for Imperials. Danny Rich, she's got the hot shoes so far here tonight. Dave Slade in the 4 will come home third. Dobrashelsky the 25 fourth, and Eisminger the 1 slips to 5th. Well, Danny Rich has got himself a fast race car here tonight. The 67 Renault Chevy. Eddie is back tonight in the 83. Rick Heim 29 in the 12B of Bob Damron. Go. Final heat race of the night. Mike Cecere leading the 2 of Ralph Hysong Jr. second. The Allegheny alignment 35 out in front. The Ketter's Truck Center. Ketter's Auto Service, West Point Truck Center, 2 of Ralph Hysong second. The Brighton Collision 00 of Alatalas third. Doug Foster showing marked improvement. He just started racing here about a month or so ago. And the Keys Rocks in the Foster Construction number 3 is right up in there, running in the 4th spot. The ISO Plumbing 38 of Jim Steffens is 5th. Tal also very quick tonight. He was one of the top runners in that earlier feature, and he takes over the lead in the 00. Mike Cecere second, Hysong third, Foster fourth, Jim Steffens running 5th. Halfway, 4 laps remaining, 4 to go. Charlie DiLoretto in the 11, trying to move into the top 5. Wheel to wheel with Jim Steffens in the 38 into 3. Steffens still running 5th, DiLoretto 6th. And Rick Heim 7th as the exit turn 4. Look at this, 3 wide down the front chute. Into turn number 1. Charlie DiLoretto in the 11 into the 5th spot. Rick Heim with the 29 follows him to 6th. Steffens in the 38 7th. Al Atala. 2 laps to the checkered flag in the second heat race for the Zaresco Equipment Spectator Stocks. One more lap to go. 1 lap to go. the 29 and the 11 of Charlie DiLoretto battling for fifth, and Heim will make the pass. DiLoretto got a little shaky off the second turn, and Heim goes by, and here comes Alan Talon, the Brighton Collision 00 for the win. Mike Sear second, Ralph Hysong Jr. third, Doug Foster fourth, and Rick Heim fifth in the 29. It's showtime. Late model feature, 25 laps. The Lucy Chevy Pace Truck making its way into the pits. We're ready to turn them loose with the Curry cousins on the front row. Dennis in the 8, Rich in the 3. See Doug Crawford stops on the back straightaway. There'll be no start. There'll be no start. The 9C of Doug Crawford stopped on the racetrack right before they come. The green is out. 3 wide down the front stretch, almost 4 wide into turn 1. And Bradish in the 5 gets turned around. Johnson in the 48 gets turned around. Somebody went sliding into the pits there. Lou. Green is out. In a 1 and 2, it's the 8 of Dennis Curry with the lead. 4 Ed Faree second, 3 Rich Curry third, T8 Mark Banal fourth, and watch Lou Bradish. He was flying on the outside. He tries to come from the back of the pack. But now on the T8 moving into third as they race off at turn 4. Mark Banal and Ed Faree side by side for second. Banal slides up high off of 4 to make the pass. Faree third. Curry fourth. Wachter runs fifth. Adler is 6th, Malquit running 7th. Petrucci, Crawford, and Don all running together off of turn 2 down the backstretch. The Coors Light 8 of Dennis Curry leading the Malquit Racing Engine C8 of Mark Banal closing ground. Rick Wachter, the 93X, moving to 4th. Malquit in the 79 trying to take over 6th as he passes the 7 of Bill Adler. Curry still leading, Mark Banal second. The 98 car in the pits. Tom Copeland pitting in car 98. Caution is out, caution out. Got a car spun on the back straightaway. On the back straightaway. Restart. He's on the gas and the green is out. Trying to squeeze Banal down low. They're off the 4th turn side by side, and Banal takes the lead, or does he? Curry battles back on the outside into turn number 1. 2 guys Diaz with heavy right foot is battling for the lead. Mark Brunell takes the lead by several car lengths into 3 men as he takes the car deep into turn 3. Curry second, and Rick Wachter trying to take the second spot in the 93X. 3 is fourth, and Malcolm fifth. Got debris on the speedway. Yellow out. Car 80, Brian Durig. We've got debris on the racetrack. Green is back out. Banal leads. Curry second. Faree third. Now Malkwood is up to fourth. Rich Curry is fifth. Rick Wachter seems to have a problem in the 93X. He has dropped way out of the top 5, almost back into 10th spot. B.A. Malkwood down low in the 79, pressuring the 4 of Ed Faree for third as Mark Brunell leads with Dennis Curry second. Rich Curry still fifth. Doug Dodd is sixth. Petrucci seventh. Crawford eighth. Mosky ninth. And Wachter runs 10th. Ed Faree now in the 4 car, pressuring the 8 of Dennis Curry for second. Into turn 3, they're wheel to wheel for that second spot. Curry and Faree coming off of 4. Curry still second as Banal pulls away in the T8. And we've got Bill Regas in the 88 spinning here on the front straightaway. Caution is out. Car agency sponsors here at Pittsburgh. Green flag is back out. Dennis Curry on the outside trying to stay with the T8 of Mark Brunell, unable to do so as they race off of 4. Faree in the 4 now, trying to take over the second spot. Curry right beside him on the outside, wheel to wheel into turn number 3. Faree shoots into second in the middle of 4. Curry, though, coming back up high off the turn, but Faree will make the pass. Look at this battle for 5th. Rich Curry, Doug Dodd, Doug Crawford, Mark Petrucci, Rick Wachter, Bob Mosky, and Lou Bradish all running together. So real hard side-by-side racing tonight in the middle of the pack right now. B.A. Malkwood in the 79, underneath the 8 of Dennis Curry, trying to move into third. Banal leads, Faree is second. B.A. Malkwood and Dennis Curry racing hard for third and fourth. Malkwood with the upper hand into turn 3. Curry drops to fourth. Cousin Rich is still fifth, pressured by the 84 of Doug Dodd. Crawford in the 9C with a burst of speed off of turn 4, and he'll move into 5th. They're really racing hard. Positions 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look at them battle off of 2 down the back stretch. Curry 4th. Dodd now trying to take over the 4th spot. They keep switching every turn. Doug Dodd in the 84 moves to 4th. Curry is 5th. Crawford 6th. Wachter 7th. Rich Curry 8th. Dennis Curry is slowing down. Dennis Curry and Curry look like he's slowed down coming down the stretch. Now he's back in the gas. Something wrong with the 8 of Curry. He has slowed down. The Coors Light 8 of Dennis Curry slowing down atop the racetrack in 3 and 4. He will cross over and the green will stay out. 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go. Bradish into 5, picks up another spot. He's up into the 7th spot after that first lap spin. Mark Banal is just pulled away. Looking for his third win of 1997. Second, and B.A. Malkwood a close third. Malkwood making up ground on Ferree through 3 and 4. The battle for second tightening up. Malkwood into 79 again, closing on Ferree as they head into 4. Coming down the front stretch. Ferree still second. Malkwood third. Dodd fourth. Crawford fifth. Wachter a close 6. Bradish 7th. Rich Curry 8th. Johnny Johnson 9th. And Mark Petrucci is 10th. But now still leading by a straightaway. Malkwood and Ed Ferree, wheel to wheel, coming off that fourth turn with 5 laps to go. Four laps to go. Mark Banal, your leader. That rocket chassis with a Malkwood motor under the hood. Looking for win number 3 in 1997 here at Pittsburgh's Pennsylvania Motor Speedway. Some lap traffic ahead of him, but he's got a big lead. No need to be in a hurry with 1 lap remaining. Ed Ferree still second and B.A. Malkwood third. Dodd is fourth. Crawford fifth. Wachter sixth. Bradish seventh. Rich Curry 8th, Johnny Johnson 9th, the race for 10th right now. Mark Petrucci holding off the 99 of Ben Miley. Out of St. Clairsville, Ohio, third win of 97 for Mark Banal. Ed Ferree finishes second. B.A. Malkwood third. Dodd fourth, Crawford fifth. Wachter sixth. Bradish seventh. Rich Curry 8th, Johnny Johnson 9th, and here comes the race for 10th. It'll be Mark Petrucci 10th, Ben Miley 11th. Lost the clutch in car number 8, according to Jeff Pennington. Dennis Curry in the 8 lost the clutch. Well, the hard charge out of St. Clairsville, Ohio, climbs out of the car. How about a nice hand for Mark Banal? Doug Dodd is your Monarch Oil Wolf's Head hard charger, coming from 12th to 4th. Picks up a case of Wolf's Head from Monarch Oil, the world's largest Wolf's Head distributor. M-Stall Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning night here at Pittsburgh's Pennsylvania Motor Speedway. Hey, folks, if you're a Dale Earnhardt fan, he'll be making a personal appearance October the 8th at the Rorick GM Parts Center on West Liberty Avenue in Pittsburgh. By the way, Mark also picks up $100 credit for engine work at Malkwood Racing Engines for his winning drive tonight. B.A. Malkwood Racing Engines giving $100. Mrs. Miley, your burglar alarm's going off.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mark, I talked to Dal Carnahan up there. He said it's about time.
Yeah, you know, we've been pretty good here the last few weeks, you know, and we haven't got the breaks. And finally, tonight, everything went our way, you know. And I'll tell you what, it probably helped putting the limit out there first, you know, and getting a little rubber down, because the car sure was hooked up tonight.
Well, I think on the first two restarts here, there was no doubt in your mind, and I think after the first one in anybody's mind, what you wanted to do. But come the third restart, you had your hands full there. Dennis had a pretty good run there.
Yeah, you know, that helped me out getting that restart on him. You know, it looked like he was going to take off pretty good there, and then fortunately for me, you know, the restart come and we got side by side there, and that made it a little easier for me.
Once you got going, the car looked like it was glued to the track.
I'll tell you what, you know, the track has been really tacky, and with these 55s, it makes it a little tough to adjust to the track, you know, and finally we hit the combination right tonight.
No doubt about it. Congratulations on a good win.
Thank you very much. Hey, I just want to say this is traditional for me, you know, before I go to Pennsboro tomorrow, you know, I usually win at Pittsburgh, and I want to thank all the fans that come out to watch me every weekend.
Let's give a nice hand, folks. Mark Bunnell.
Andy Catellus, Tom Durant's in the 55, and Ian Parasolik in car 7. By the way, I guess we have some... Off the fourth turn, the green is out. Dernoshik going for the lead here on lap 1, and he's got it off the fourth turn. The Sabre Equipment Truck Body's 20. 27, Dave Will second. Danny Burns in the 69, 16, Kurt Havidel running third and fourth. Pittsburgh, Pete Loria moves to the outside in the 11A, trying to take over that fourth spot. Kugel in the 0 right behind Havidel. Loria got a little squirrely, and look at Dennis Curry in the 48. Pittsburgh Pete spinning around in turns 1 and 2. Green is back out, 2 laps down. There goes Larry Kugel, Mr. Inside. Hooked up down low. Dernoshik in the 20 up high leads Kugel to second. Going for the lead off of turn 4. Still Logan Dernoshik in front, Kugel second. Dave Will in the 27 third. 16, Kurt Havidel fourth, and we've got a spin. It's the 10 of Wayne to Scene, and a couple of cars get together over there in turns 1 and 2. Caution is out. Ready to rumble. 12 laps to go for the York Cup Modifieds. Logan Dernoshik and Larry Kugel coming off of 4, and Dernoshik left the inside lane open, and Kugel goes by. Larry Kugel so fast on the inside, kind of surprising that Dernoshik would let him have the inside line, but he did. And Kugel is your leader. Dernoshik second, Kurt Havidel third, Robert Freshours fourth, and Danny Burns runs fifth in car 69. Dale Charlier in the 17 making a pass. He moves into 7th. Curry to 48, trying to move into the top 5. He passes the 69 of Danny Burns at the halfway point. 7 laps to go. Larry Kugel looking for his 10th win of the season, which would tie the single season record in the York Modifieds here at Pittsburgh's Pennsylvania Motor Speedway. To go, 5 to go. Contracting 0 of Larry Kugel looking for that single season record time win. Just 2 more laps to go. Logan Dernoshik 2nd and Kurt Habeldell 3rd. Robert Freshour 4th and Dennis Curry a close 5th in car 48. Up for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. 1 more lap to go. This will be Larry Kugel's 2nd win in a row and 10th this season. Leading winner on the year here at Pittsburgh's Pennsylvania Motor Speedway, looking for his 3rd consecutive track championship in the York Modifieds. He's on his way as he wins again, number 10. Dernoshik 2nd, Habeldell 3rd, Freshour 4th, and Dennis Curry 5th. Danny Burns, Pete Loria, Dale Charlier, Wayne Tassine, and Dave Will complete your top 10. To start last in 2 weeks. If you win 3 in a row, you start last. He already had to do that once this season. Logan Dernoshik, another solid run, coming home 2nd in the 20. His helmet is off. Put your hands together for your York Modified feature winner for the 10th time this year, Larry Kugel. into the 12th spot alone. It probably has a few wins in some other divisions down through the years here.
All right, and Larry Kugel, that win number 10 right there, and that puts you one win away from the season high held by Jim Dandy. That's also win number 21. That's right, you're tied. I'm sorry, you're tied with Jim Dandy for 10 and 1. You're now one away. 52. Let's move that one a bit.
Yeah, this is really an important night for me here. I wanted to win this one real bad because old Jooker was a real good friend of mine. We raced out here since this place opened, and I wanted to get number 10 on when they had their limited late model memorial for him. I really miss him bad. Yeah, it just don't seem the same out here without him.
Well, it is indeed a special night with win number 10. Quick comment on the race here. That move on the second lap, they become coming down low out of turn number 4. That was pretty strong.
Yeah, the car hooked up real good down there. It's a little bit tacky down there. It's hard to stay down there once you get up the racing speed. But on a restart, we can come off there pretty good. I'd just like to thank Brian Underwood and Cook and Cal Racing Engines. Without these guys, I couldn't do it. And Penfield Contracting, they've been with me for a couple years now. One of the few that I have. And my brother-in-law, George Duran, he does the lettering on the car. And last but not least, my pit crew and my wife.
Well, congratulations on a good win. Let's give a nice hand, folks. Larry Kugel.
Ralph High Song, 67 Danny Rich. 38 Jim Steffens, 3 Marty Sosny, the 5 of Frank Steiner Jr., 20 Dave Cook, 12 Bob Damron, 21 Joe Vaca. 80. Final race of the night. And the green is out. Lowry's run on the moto 29 of Rick Heim takes the lead. Leading lap number 1. Lendo Brzezelski second, Neil Eisminger third, Doug Foster is fourth, and Mike Sasir fifth. Al Atala and Dave Slade in the 4 racing for sixth. Brzezelski in the 25 on the outside, trying to take the lead away from car 29, Rick Heim, into turn number 1. Brzezelski is your new leader. Heim second, and Neil Eisminger all by himself in third, having a strong run here. Doug Foster, another rookie, is fourth. Dave Slade fifth. Danny Rich is up to sixth. Alex Alice seventh. Mike Sasir eighth. Willie White ninth. And Joe Vaca runs 10th. There goes Danny Rich in the 67 trying to get another spot. He passes the 4 of Dave Slade. into 67 to the inside of Doug Foster in the number 3 car. And right away up into 4th. He is just bad fast here tonight. Dobroshelski still leading. Heim runs 2nd. Dobroshelski has his hands full. He passed Rick Heim, but has not been able to pull away. Heim right there, putting the pressure on. And Danny Rich in the 67X, trying to overtake Neil Eisminger's 1 for 3rd. Off the 4th turn, Heim right there. Pressuring Dobroshelski again. The home renovations mighty came off for 25, trying to hold off the Lowry's run on a load of 29 as Danny Rich in the 67X. 5 laps to go. Rich tries to get 3rd, can't do it in turns 1 and 2. Now it's Allen the 0-0, trying to pass the 3 of Doug Foster for 5th. They're ganging up on Foster in turn 3. It's Allen now 5th. Foster and Mike Cecere side by side for 6th. Oh, Danny Rich and Neil Eisminger come together, and Eisminger bounces off the wall. Rich in the 67X. It looks like Doug Foster just lost the motor in the number 3. Caution for the 1 of Neil Eisminger and the 3 of Doug Foster. Lost the motor. Dave Slade loses a spot in car 4. Dobroshelski still your leader. Danny Rich is 1 car away from a clean sweep here tonight. He has been unbelievable here this evening. To get that first win, he gets kind of hungry and looking for number 2. Also won the heat. Danny Rich trying the outside as they come off the 4th turn. Here they come, and there he goes. Slick move by Imperial's Danny Rich. He is on a rail tonight. Unbelievable. He's just eating them up. One lap to go. Final lap. Off the 4th turn, Danny Rich goes for the hat trick, and he's got it tonight. Dobroshelski 2nd, Heim 3rd, Atala 4th, and Vaca 5th. A clean sweep for Imperial's Danny Rich. this year and in one night. Danny is also the Monarch Oil Wolf's Head hard charger and picks up a case of Wolf's Head from Monarch Oil, the world's largest Wolf's Head distributor.
I guess you could call that a long dry spell now. All of a sudden here you're champion twice tonight, huh?
I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. After the last one we won, I wanted to thank the people that have been helping me all these years. I got to thank my buddy DJ. We call him Mongo. His name's big on the side of the car. Without him, couldn't have done it this year. I'd like to thank Dave Beck. He's been with me all these years as my teammate. Rich from Pat's Electric will be my teammate next year. Everybody just fell together this year. Classic Landscaping supplied us with tires. I mean, Journey Auto gives us a motor that we can't beat there. Some nights I think we got it tonight.
Well, even though it goes without saying, restarts definitely helped, but you didn't have too much trouble coming up through the pack there, even though you had to start 12th. And whenever you drawed your field, you had to invert anyway, so it didn't really hurt you.
It didn't matter. I knew I was starting 12th. I figured, well, if I could put them all back there with me and pull an invert, well, then so be it. And I put it up on the high side, and it worked the same as it did all night. I can't complain.
Let's give him a nice hand. Danny Rich.